Alrighty, guys, welcome to United States Entrepreneurs. Today, I am going to share with you guys the school build, right? So I told you I'm going to be building every step of the way. Now, fortunately and unfortunately, I already launched the school group, right? So you could come in here. I launched the school group, and you just kind of sort of put it together. So here's what I did. We put the description, right? Join US Entrepreneurs. It's a thriving network of business owners across America, and what you're going to get inside of this community, right? We're building America's #1 most driven entrepreneurship community with business mentorship, business consulting. We're also personal and professional development is going to be huge, and you get to have Q&A and lessons with 7, 8, and 9-figure entrepreneurs, people that are building now. So here's the school community. I'm still building it out. You can see we're still powered by school on a low tier membership. Here's the link. We'll get into customizing this all later. So if I hit settings, let's take a look at some things here in the dashboard with me, guys. So here's the dashboard. You can see this is all hidden until I upgrade. So I'm currently building it out. I will make a second video once I actually do upgrade. Here's where we can invite. So here's the link. Again, I think I can make that a custom link once we upgrade. Some general information. Let's see. Pricing tier. So it's going to be free to enter. You could come into the community. Let's preview this. You could come into the community free, right? And you could get access to some recordings. You could get access to some business programs, even some resources, even community access with live Q&A. But for our paid members, we're going to get everything in standard. You get to actually attend the lessons with 7, 8, 9-figure entrepreneurs live, right? Rather than watching the recordings over here. And we do business connect 2 to 4 times a month. That's where we hop on Zoom and we network nationwide for an hour, maybe 2 hours, 2 to 4 times every month. Those are on Thursday mornings at, I believe, 1 p.m. Eastern time is the correct time. But if you pay for the full year up front, it's going to be 42% cheaper. So you're going to save $500. So for those of you guys, just join the VIP. You're going to get everything in the premium. Plus, if you do upgrade for the year, you get to list your business in the business directory. And I'll show you guys what that looks like on another video. Then we also do hot seat priority. So as we do these calls once a week, we'll also do a hot seat where entrepreneurs get to discuss, where they're struggling in their business and where are they trying to get to. Then we go around, we ask clarifying questions around the room, and then we shift into recommendations. So you could take that and implement things into your business immediately, getting advice and recommendations from people that have been where you're at and gotten to that next level. So super cool. But that's what's in there. Let's go ahead and take a look at more of the settings, right? So, or let's go ahead and dive into the classroom. So right now I got start here. I'm viewing this as a member. So start here. You want to dive into starting here. We have rules and guidelines. So let's just go over some of these rules and guidelines, or I'll go over those in another video. We'll post them separately. But here are the rules and guidelines. So the community rules that we want to stay focused on: general conduct, right? Respecting others, stay on topic inside of school, use constructive criticism, keep it professional in a public and private space, meaning inside of the DMs as well, right? We're also going to have posting guidelines. So search before posting so we don't just spam the posting. Someone probably already asked specific questions that you can engage with. Clear and descriptive titles when you are posting. We'll dive into that in an actual video when I go over this. No spam or self-promotion, engagement and participation. So I actually built this all out last night. But the way we do that is we went in here, we added a page, and inside of that page, we can start editing it, right? So I did requesting help. How is it, how do you request help inside of the community? And jump in and introduce yourself. So you can hop over here to this comment and go ahead and introduce yourself. You see I hopped in, I put hello, but you want to actually do a full introduction. Then there's a software we use for everything that you guys could get access to, and also an affiliate program that I built out in this. Well, school built it out and we offered it, but what we're going to do is for every new member you refer who stays in the community, you'll earn 40% of their membership fee every single month. So imagine if you know 100 entrepreneurs, and this year you referred 100 entrepreneurs. That's almost $4,000 a month, right, in reoccurring revenue for yourself coming in, just for referring members. So when you refer 3 friends, your membership is paid for, right? Because it's $99 a month. You refer 3, yours is paid for, and you refer more, you can start earning extra value, extra revenue. And the reason why I wanted to do this and have such a high percentage is because I'm not going to run ads. I'm not going to go crazy with any ad spend. I want this to be an invite only community, meaning if you got value from it and you know an entrepreneur or a business owner or an aspiring entrepreneur, an investor, and you want them to get involved in this community, it's word of mouth, right? If you got value, you believe someone else would get value, we would grow it. And I want you guys to earn almost 50%, right, of the membership because of that. So then there's additional resources I put in here, networking guidelines. How do you network? How do you hop on calls when we're on the Zoom calls? How do you have Zoom call etiquette? Joining the school app. I'm also starting a WhatsApp group. The WhatsApp group is mainly for me to just post announcements. Hey, call is starting in 10 minutes, stuff like that. And then frequently ask questions as well. Let's see. So in the community tab, you can post here, right? So you can add a title. That's where I say create a descriptive title, and then write something here. Select what category, right? General, introduction, job board, free value. These might adjust and change of what you can add, right? There's more here, free value, founder's pass. So go through that. In the classroom, you will have, let's go here. So we have our business workshop recordings. So you could come in here and you can see, okay, January, we had a recording. February, we have the recordings in here. Financial lessons, a banking system, right? And then March, we didn't have any. Maybe April, we'll have them again. So as we go through and have workshops, right, these are live. These are actually in person. So if we're doing this in your state, which I recommend, and what I plan to do is the members where we have the most community members, or the city where we have the most community members at, I'm going to host a workshop there. I want to grow this to once a month. So the goal is obviously get this large enough to where we could do this once a month in every state. If not, I'm just going to do it in my state. But eventually, as we grow, I'll start off doing it once a quarter in a new state, in your city, where the most members are at. And then we'll do those. So you can attend live, but the recordings will be here as well. Also, multifamily real estate investing, that's what I do full time. And so I will teach you guys how to invest there. That's obviously, there's 4 tiers, 4 levels that in entrepreneurship that we're going through, from idea to first revenue to $250,000, to your first 7 figures, to starting to invest into real estate. Calendar. I'm building out the calendar now, but you can see every Thursday we have our Business Connect call. So join us for the United States Business Connect, the ultimate virtual networking experience, bringing together the boldest entrepreneurs. So we got to hop on and network for an hour. You'll see also we have our speaker series, which is where we invite 6, 7, 8, and 9-figure entrepreneurs. We also have the Founders Experience, which this is our live in-person workshop where you get the workshop recordings. So the whole calendar is going to be here. I'll be building it out. So I'll show you guys some things where we could build this out for everybody. Then you go to the members tab, and everyone who's a member, you could find them in here, right? So you could go, here's my other account, right? You can follow them back. You can also chat with that person. You can follow that person back, and you can see what other groups they're in. Now, maps, this is cool because this will show where all of our members are at. So as we start to have members within a 10-mile radius, so for privacy purposes, but you could go and network and build relationships with people in your same city. But for the most part, that is school. That's what we're building right now. So again, the link is in the description. Join our school community. I'll see you guys in the community when we launch.